In connection to our gospel reading today, I have here two statements. The first one is from today's gospel reading. It says, "All things are possible for God." And the second one is a line that I read somewhere, and it says, "To have you in our life, Lord, is worth the loss of everything." These two statements, all things are possible for God, to have you in our life, Lord, is worth the loss of everything, are easily said than done. And why do we find it difficult and sometimes not easily convinced of doing these things? One of the reasons is that due to one's excessive attachments. And for me, these kind of attachments it's the thing that Jesus is trying to teach on that man. And what are these excessive attachments maybe? We are being taught and our minds are being fed with some advertisements or by watching some TV commercials. Kana ganing tudluan ta nga, if you own this or that particular thing, you will be happier. Come on. You need to own this thing or that for you to become more happy, less hassle in life. Those kinds of advertisements. But that is not true, for in the end, we are owned by what we own. We become slaves of it, and we become so attached to it, and it would now be difficult to see and to appreciate the meaning of the words, "All things are possible with God." Sisters and brothers, do we have in mind right now that something we own and have been attached to it for quite a long time? And would sometimes think in relation to that particular thing that we are so attached with, kanagay makaingon na ta, bahalagwa na ang Ginoo, basta naa lang ni sa akong kinabuhi. Unya nakaginoo oy, kini lang sa ako pilion. If we have that thing, that's an attachment that God is trying to teach us that we have to avoid it. Let us heed the teaching of Jesus today. And what is that? By giving up owning. To start love without calculating. Because to follow Jesus is to detach accordingly and responsibly from the created things of this world in view of an attachment to God, who is the greatest good and the one who makes all things possible. And so, to say, to have you, Lord, in our life is worth the loss of everything, let us begin giving up something that we are so attached with. And to live out this invitation of Jesus, all things are possible for God, let us begin to show love without calculating.